as we are getting set for the final game. It's a quick pace game. As been watching all day long, you got to be quick, you got to be fast on this watching this broadcast because it goes very quick. Mentioned 3 players on the court, 1 player on the bench, no coaches. The players coach themselves. These young ladies, some of the best Division I athletes in the college basketball ranks as we are underway. As Ionescu gives it down low. Layup attempt on the right block is no good. Rebound is taken by Drive. 2 points if you hit a regular 3-point shot, and anything in front of the arc, as that is an air ball that will go out of bounds, is a 1-point shot. So no score early on here, 0-0 with 9:43 remaining in the game. Ionescu, drive on the right wing. Going to need a lot of pick and roll. Ionescu gets the catch and fire shot. That is 2. And the Oregon Ducks are on the board first. They lead it 2-0. Down low in the paint to Bailey. Bailey trying to drive on the right block. Puts it off the backboard and in. And Drive gets its first points of the ball game, 2-1. And there's a steal by Howard. Howard driving in the paint. Kisses it. Almost kissed it off the backboard. Was short on it. Missed it. Hit the front of the rim. And the ball goes out of bounds. It is going to be the Oregon Ducks ball. Actually, no, it was last touch. Block. Shot clock is at 8. Howard has to pick up the dribble. 4 seconds remaining on the right block. Hook shot, and it is going to be defended and taken away by the Oregon Ducks. Ionescu driving in the paint, sees Part, but she loses the ball on the left block, tries to put up again, and has that shot rejected. Taken away by Howard, who kicks it back up to Bailey at the top of the key. Back over to Howard with 8 seconds remaining. Howard with Ionescu on her. Pull-up jumper, in and out, no good from the left wing. Rebound is going to be taken by Hebert. And Hebert gives it back up to Ionescu on the left wing. 5 seconds remaining. Ionescu driving on the left baseline. Tries to give it down low, and it's going to be taken away by Hittner. Shot clock reset with 10 seconds remaining. 2-1. Oregon Ducks on top. Another turnover, and a foul is going to be called. Their first on the ball game. It's going to go against Drives Bailey. 8:33 remaining here in the first. You see the score bug down on the left-hand side of the screen. Ionescu will get it, driving on the right block. Good pass on the left block, but the layup goes. Almost was a too strong of attempt there by Giomi. It's 3-1 Oregon Ducks. Quickly back is Drive. They're driving on the right block. Good drive by Destiny Slocum. 3-2, Oregon Ducks on top. As Ionescu, trouble in the left wing, gets it down low, and it's knocked away. That's going to be last touch by Drive with 4 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Good defense as Gilden had the ball knocked away. Ionescu will inbound it. We'll have to be quick here for the Ducks. Ionescu, pull up 3. That one is short. Rebound is fought for and won by Drive. That was Slocum. Slocum with the head fake, now gives it down low on the right block. Spin move, a lot of contact, but that shot will not go. You'll see a lot of contact in this 3x3. Very physical action, unlike you see in the 5-on-5. Refs let it play on here. The Oregon Ducks on top, 3-2, with 7:56 remaining here in the first quarter. Drive will have the ball. Howard will inbound it. Howard with a quick fire, long 2, and Drive takes the lead. It is 4-3. Ionescu at the free throw line on the left elbow, trying to get all the way to the left block, kisses it off the backboard and in. Beautiful move by Ionescu. As we're back tied 4-4. Howard, she goes on the right block, can't get it, but gets her own board. Put back attempt, no, she's going to give it off, and on the left block, Bailey puts it up and in. 5-4. Drive on top with 7:20 remaining here in the ball game. Ionescu catching fire. That one is no good off the rim. And Howard comes up with the rebound. Howard gives it now down low on the left block. Turnaround jumper. That one goes down for Drives Bailey. They take a 2-point lead. Ionescu driving on the left baseline. Tried to do a quick fire bounce pass in the paint, but it goes out of bounds. Turnover, and Drive will have possession here. Up by 2 with 7:03 remaining. Able to catch your breath here is very quick. Give it down low into the paint for Hittner. Hittner makes a couple moves on the right block. She tries to get it, but it's rejected by the side of the rim. The rebound is taken by Howard. Howard with 10 seconds remaining. Long jumper goes down and drive with a 3-point lead here. Ionescu had some separation off the screen, but has reset with 3 seconds remaining. Ionescu on the right elbow, or right block, missed everything. And rebound taken by Drive, hitting her with the head fake. She drives in the paint, double team, shot too strong. Rebound is taken by the Ducks. Hebert back out to Giomi, to Ionescu. Ionescu with the step back, long two is off the rim, no good. Rebound is fought for and won by the Ducks. They'll have a fresh shot clock with 8 seconds remaining. Ionescu, she'll fire a shot from the top of the key. That one is no good. Rebound is going to be taken by Bailey. Back over to Howard. Howard with the long two is short. And Howard comes up with the board. Nice bounce pass back over to the left elbow for Hittner, who missed it. Rebound taken by the Ducks. Ionescu with a long two, and she gets it to go. Back to a 1-point lead for Drive with 5:45 remaining here. Driving on the right block, and a beautiful finish for Howard, the 6'2" guard. As Oregon comes quickly back, floater in the paint. That one goes down for Hebert. 8-7 Drive. They lead it. Bailey on the left block, trying to get the hook shot to go, and she does. Scoring starting to pick up here as it's 9-7. Drive on top of the Oregon Ducks. Ionescu on the left block. Goes all the way around to the right side. Beautiful move. Trying to get the contact was short. Hittner comes up with the board. They kicks it back out. Long two from the right wing is nothing but net for Howard. A 4-point lead for Drive. The Ducks got to get something going. Ionescu with the bounce pass. Mid-range jumper from the right elbow is good. And the Ducks get a point back. 11-8 Drive on top. Howard at the top of the key, now at the left elbow. Trying to go against Ionescu, will turn around, jumper too strong. Rebound is going to be taken by the Ducks. Hebert. 4:40 remaining here in the national championship game. As a long two by Ionescu, and makes it a 1-point Drive lead with 4:30 remaining. Howard, she'll try to answer back, and she hits. Drive now on top, 13-10. 8 seconds remaining. Ionescu, step back jumper is too short on that one. Fighting for the board, and Howard is able to come up with it. Great battle. 5 seconds remaining. Howard has to pick up the dribble, puts one up off the backboard and in, and Drive has a commanding 14-10 lead with 4:05 remaining. Ionescu thought about going to the right. Now she's going to the left. She's on the left block. We'll put it off the backboard and in, and the Ducks get a point back. Quick fire three. That one is no good, but is going to be a violation on Drive. They didn't get the ball out of the three-point arc. Mentioned there's only one timeout for each team, so we'll see when that will be called. As Ionescu, as we're going to get an offensive foul. Destiny Slocum was able to draw the foul for Drive, as they have a 3-point lead with 3:50 left in the gold medal game here for the women's on the Red Bull USA Basketball 3x3 Nationals. Slocum going left to right. On the right wing, trying to give it down low on the right block. 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Bailey with the turnaround jumper on the right block is no good, but she is fouled and will head the line to shoot a free throw. Now, if you're fouled with a 1-point shot, you get 1 free throw. If you're fouled on a 2-point shot, you get the 2 free throws. Pretty easy to pick up, as the free throw with Drive on top is in and out, no good. Rebound taken by the Ducks. 3:35 remaining. They clear it out. Ionescu with the two from the right corner, no good. Offensive board is taken by Gilden. 5 seconds remaining. Gilden gets the pass. She has some separation on the left elbow. Back over to Ionescu. Ionescu has to get it up for a shot clock violation and drains it. What a shot by the guard. A 1-point Drive lead. Hittner goes in on the left block, is short on it. And the Ducks, they have a chance to either tie or take the lead with 3:05 remaining. Ionescu, floater from the left elbow is no good, but she's able to come up with the offensive board. 8 seconds remaining. The C's part on the left block, and the bucket with the foul. Sabrina Ionescu with a beautiful drive and finish, and the Oregon Ducks have a chance to take the lead here with 2:55 remaining in this ball game. Live here at the downtown Las Vegas Event Center in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Dave, you're hot. Okay.
UNESCO at the line, gets it to go down. And the Ducks retake the lead. Bailey has to hand it off to Slocum. Slocum driving on the right sideline, has the separation, and she can't finish. Too strong, the rim did not agree with her. Rebound taken by the Ducks. UNESCO at the free throw line, nice pass, floater, goes down. Beautiful pass and beautiful finish as the ball's poked up in the air. Slocum back over to Howard. Howard, the long two, gets it to go down, and we're tied. 16 all with 2:20 remaining. Drive in the Oregon Ducks having a fine game. Ionesco on the right block, trying to get the foul call, and she gets it to go. What a shot and what a finish. As the Ducks take a 1-point lead. Down in the paint, a foul is going to be called. And Drive will have a free throw attempt for Janelle Bailey, 6'3" center. Free throw to tie it up, and we are 17 all between Drive and the Oregon Ducks. Now the first one to 21 wins with under 2 to play. Ionesco with a long two. That one is no good. Rebound taken by Slocum, who kicks it back out to Howard. Howard looking to drive on the right block. Howard, a lot of contact, no fouls called. She gets her own miss. 4 seconds remaining. That shot is no good. Shot clock did not reset. Slocum has to get a long two off. It is too strong. Rebound taken by the Ducks. Ionesco, step back, long two is too short. Rebound taken on the right block, and the Ducks will reset with a minute 20 remaining. 17 all. Step back two is in and out, no good. Boy, that was halfway down for Sabrina. She was unable to get that one to go. Cross-court pass on over to Howard. Ducks are able to close in. Down on the right block, layup attempt goes down for Bailey. 18-17, Drive on top with less than a minute to go. Ionesco down over to Hebert. Ionesco will try a long two, unable to, but she's able to get her own offensive board. Puts it off the backboard on the left block, and she is fouled and has a chance to give the Ducks the lead with 43.9 seconds remaining. Unbelievable. One of the top players in college basketball is able to get it to go down. So we mentioned the first to score 21 points will win this game. Ionesco gets that one to go down. The Ducks take the lead, 19-18. Driving on the right block, that one goes down for Slocum. Quickly back out of the Ducks with 35 seconds remaining. What a play by Sabrina Ionesco as she's able to split the defense and lays it up on the left block. 20-19. Drive, if they can get a two here, they can win it. Mid-range jumper from the left corner. That one goes down for Bailey, and we're tied 20 all with 18 seconds remaining. 8 seconds remaining for the win on the right block. That one is no good, but a foul is called. Oh, my. Howard is called for the foul with 13.9 seconds remaining, and Sabrina Ionesco will have a chance at the free throw line to give the Ducks the win. It's his first one to 21. The free throw is good. How about that? What a game. What a championship game by both of these teams. Give them a big round of applause as the Oregon Ducks are able to come away with the win against Drive. 21-20, one of the probably the most exciting games that we have seen all day long, as Sabrina Ionesco is able to lead her team to the championship. And unbelievable here at the Red Bull USA Basketball 3x3 Nationals. here in the downtown Las Vegas Event Center.
Congratulations, ladies.
So we're going to catch our break. As you saw, it was quick pace. We're going to have the men's final coming up next. Hopefully you can stay here at the 3x3 Red Bull USA Nationals here at the downtown Las Vegas Event Center. We'll go to a quick video break.
That was rather anticlimactic win there, Doc.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the downtown Las Vegas Event Center here in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Nighttime here in Sin City, part of the 3x3, the Red Bull USA Basketball 3x3 Nationals. We just had the women's game. If you did not see, one of the best games you've seen all day. The Oregon Ducks were able to beat Drive. Now we've got the men's. We've got Ariel Nayak against Ariel Slow and Steady. Well, both teams sponsored by Ariel, but they will be in the championship game. Quickly, we will go to the highlight package for the men's. Oh, actually, no, sorry. We're going to just keep going with it as we are running a little bit behind. As Ariel Nayak and Ariel Slow and Steady will be announced. For Ariel Slow and Steady, Robbie Hummel, a forward, 6'8". Damon Huffman, a guard, standing at 6'2". Kareem Maddox, a forward, standing 6'8". And Daniel Moradies, a guard, 6'4". Ariel Nayak will have Nate Brown, Pavel Buzak, Zaire Carrington, and Craig Moore. Tallest player is Buzak at 6'10". Carrington standing at 6'7". Huffman, Maddox, and Moradies were on the championship team last year. They played on the team last year. Craig Moore, he played on Ariel Slow and Steady last year. As we are underway, get ready because it is a quick pace game as a pass down in on the right block goes out of bounds and it's last touched. Let's see, I don't think possession will change. Actually, it will. It was last touch. So Huffman will inbound the ball, Slow and Steady. Huffman, and that ball is almost taken away by Buchak, sorry. 7 seconds remaining. Slow and Steady, trying to get the first points of the game. Driving in on the right block, that ball off the backboard and in for Huffman. And gets Slow and Steady on the board first, got a couple players down. As Buchak at the top of the key will hand it on up to Carrington. Carrington driving in the paint. Spin move on the left block, high off the backboard, no good. Rebound taken by Slow and Steady as Nayak unable to get on the board. 1-0 is the score with 9:25 remaining. Long two, that one goes down. 3-0 as Slow and Steady is on top and the ball is knocked out of bounds. As this is a 12-second shot clock. The difference is here between 3x3 and 5-on-5. 12-second shot clock. It's quick pace. The shot clock starts right when you get the ball as Slow and Steady on top, 3-0. Down in the paint. Buchak has that ball, help ball situation, and now help ball situation. It's automatic turn of possession. If I get the English out, you had to be very quick on this. As Slow and Steady on top, 3-0 with 9:10 remaining. Moradies will hand it on over to Hummel. 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Head fake on the left wing, driving in on the left block is Maddox. Maddox with the Kareem hook shot. That one is no good. Rebound is taken by Craig Moore. Moore at the top of the key. Nayak looking for its first points down on the left block. Extra pass, long two from the left wing. Skims off the rim, no good by Nate Brown. Rebound taken by Slow and Steady. Hummel has that ball knocked away, but a foul is going to be called. Some of the rules for 3x3 if you're just joining us. No coaches, so the players coach themselves, and there's only one substitution. So it's a roster of 4, and these guys have been playing multiple games today, so we'll see who has the better conditioning. There's 12 seconds remaining. Slow and Steady up 3-0 with 8:35 remaining in the first. Hummel on the left wing. Hummel now. Mid-range jumper, step back, that one, nothing but net. Robbie Hummel, 6'8", forward, drains that one as ball was knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be a turn of possession. Slow and Steady on top, 4-0 with 8:24 remaining. Nayak looking for its first buckets of the ball game. Maddox, long two, that one off the backboard and in for Robbie Hummel, 6-0. Slow and Steady, they are not slow in this one. Odd names. I don't think they get to pick the names as a step back two is no good. Ball poked up high in the air, taken away by Slow and Steady. Cross-court pass, that one is no good. Rebound is taken by Brown for Nayak, who is still scoreless in the first 2 minutes here in the championship game. Down in the paint, that one is no good. Hummel is able to get the board, and a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Carrington, who missed the shot. So it will be change of possession at the top of the key. Daniel Moradies has it. He'll hand it on over to Hummel. Hummel with the head fake. Now it's retreat back out. 5 seconds remaining. Now driving in the paint. Spin move. Lost the ball momentarily. Fadeaway jumper is good. It is a touchdown lead for Slow and Steady. They're up 7-0. Quick fire 2, though, by Nayak, and that is by Craig Moore. They get it back. Shot attempt is no good. Mavridis, he'll try a 2. That one in and out, no good. Rebound is taken by Moore, who gives it on over to Carrington. Carrington slams it down on the left block. And Nayak now down by 4, 7-3. Shot attempt on the left block is no good by Huffman. Rebound is taken by Moore, who kicks it back out. Down low in the paint, ball's touched by a couple players, and it's going to be last touched. Waiting for the official word. It's going to be last touched by Slow and Steady. Well, these teams, they know each other very well. A few opposing players have been on the same team in the past. 7-3 with 7:06 remaining. Slow and Steady on top. As Buchek driving in on the left block, lays it up and in. 7-4, Slow and Steady on top. It's a 4-0 run down in the paint on the right block. Contact, but no foul is called, but the finish goes to Maddox. And Slow and Steady gets a point back. Brown trying to drive on the left elbow, has to kick it back out to Moore. Moore down in the paint. Beautiful find with the bucket and the foul for Pavel Buchek. 8-5 with a chance for the free throw. Slow and Steady on top, but Nayak is fighting their way back. Just one free throw shot. It is no good. Rebound is going to be taken by Maddox. Kicks it back out. 9 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Just 12-second shot clock. Long 2. That one is nothing but net for Robbie Hummel, who has been fantastic here in the championship game, as we have a player go down, and we're going to have an offensive foul called on Nayak, and the player slow to get up. Can't see the number. I believe the foul was called on Nate Brown, as Mavridis was slow to get up. He gives the thumbs up. Five-point lead for Slow and Steady. Driving in on the left block, that is good. Good layup attempt by Huffman as he blew by the defense. 6-point lead now for Slow and Steady. Moore trying to give it to Brown. Brown was able to cut, get some separation, then lost the ball. Slipped away. This is an interesting ball. It is women's regulation ball with men's weight. As Maddox trying to go for the spin move, was double teamed, and we're going to have a spill there right in front of the water cooler as Zaire Carrington slipped. He's able to get up, kind of laugh it off. But 11-5 with 5:55 remaining. Ariel Slow and Steady is on top. Mavridis will inbound. Actually, no, it's going to be Huffman, as the two officials are talking it over. Just two officials on the court here for 3x3. Both these teams trying to fight for the Men's World Cup. As 3x3 starting to build up. It's going to be Olympic sport in 2020. Hummel will inbound the ball. And he'll fire a deep 3 off the backboard and in. My goodness, that was a shame that it was only worth 2 points, as Robbie Hummel with a big-time 3 off the backboard. 13-5, a commanding lead for Slow and Steady. As a couple substitutions are made. Brown will inbound the ball over to Carrington, who hands it off to Brown. Carrington left alone on the left block, but good closeout defense. Long 2. That one's nothing but net for Nate Brown. Good pass by Carrington over to Brown. 13-7, Slow and Steady on top with 5:30 remaining in the ballgame. Spin move by Hummel. He lays it up and in. Another 7-point lead for Slow and Steady, 14-7. And a lot of contact, and a foul is going to be called on Daniel Mavridis. He'll head to the bench. Huffman is in, along with Hummel and Maddox. Brown at the top of the key. He'll take a long two. That one is no good. Rebound poked up high in the air, and Brown is able to come up with it. Shot clock reset. Nice bounce pass back. Nice head fake. Left wing. Two is no good. Rebound is going to be taken by Maddox. Maddox gets it back out. Past the three-point line to reset it. Long two, is no good by Huffman. Strong off the board. Carrington, he'll try a high arcing three. That one is just too strong. Rebound is going to be taken by Huffman on the left wing. Huffman gets a screen. Now has the seized part, but he wants to kick it out for a three for the hot-handed Hummel, but he's unable to get it. Gets his own board. Layup attempt no good, but the third time is the charm. 15-7, slow and steady with 4:35 remaining. Driving on the left block. That one is no good. Buchek fell down. No foul is called. Brown has it now for Nayak, and he'll take a long two and airball that one. 4:24 remaining in the first. Physical play here at the 3x3 National Championship. Partnership with Red Bull. 10 seconds. Quick shot clock, only 12. Spin move, kicks it back out. Vrades over. Now Maddox. Maddox, nice move behind the back and has that shot rejected. Good defense by Carrington. It's able to stay with it as we got a shot clock violation. As the official now talking it over with the teams. Hummel will check in for Huffman. As Craig Moore will inbound the ball. Moore gets a screen. Nice bounce pass down on the right block, and a great finish by Pavel Buchek, using all of his 6'10 frame. Now here's Hummel. Hummel driving in on the left block. That one is no good. Rebound is taken by Carrington. Back over to Moore. Moore with the reverse, and an offensive foul is called. And that's a big one there, as with 3:49 remaining here in the ball game. Slow and steady on top, 15-8, as Moore will head out. Brown will check in. These teams do have one timeout. Vrades gives it over to Hummel, back over to Huffman. Huffman on the left wing calling for a pick with 5 seconds remaining. Now Huffman wants the two. That one is just too strong. Rebound is going to be fought for as they go crashing into the advertisements there on the right sideline. See who has the official ball. As I didn't see the referees give the word. I believe it's going to be Nayak. 15-8, slow and steady. They've been in command of this ball game. They were up 7-0. Been up 14-7, and with 3:33 remaining, still up by 7. As a nice behind the back here, moving into the lane with the floater. Nice kiss to that one by Craig Moore. 15-9. They got to get some defense here. Hummel will try a three from the top of the key. Two from the top of the key, and that one goes down 17-9. As Brown, there's a two from the right corner. That one is no good. Hummel comes up with the rebound. Hummel now isolated. He'll take the long jumper and swishes it. That's actually a two. He had his foot behind the line. Actually, no, they're going to give it a one. They just rechanged it. So it's now 18-10, slow and steady on top, and timeout is going to be called. As slow and steady, they're just 3 points away from winning it here in the championship game. 2:55 remaining. They've been in control of this ball game. It's the largest lead of the ball game. As Nayak just hasn't been able to get some of the shots to go down. Robbie Hummel has been fantastic for slow and steady. 6'8", 220 pounds, 30 years of age is Hummel. Went to Purdue, a great basketball school. Is after the timeout with 2:55 remaining, and for Nayak, they're going to have to get a lot of stops and a lot of twos. Just how quickly this game goes, and how tough it is to score. You think it'd be easier to score, but it's not. As driving in on the right block, that shot attempt no good. Rebound poked out. Here's a two from the left wing. That one is no good. Rebound, offensive rebound. Another three from the left corner. That one does not go down, as Hummel is able to get the defensive rebound. Moore and Brown both missed. As down in the paint, dangerous pass, high risk, high reward, and it goes for Kareem Maddox as he gets it on the right block. 2 points remaining for the win for Slow and Steady, 19-10 with 2:20 remaining in this game. There's a 2 from Moore, kind of a desperation shot, can't get it to go down. Offensive board is taken by Carrington, and he is fouled. I believe Daniel Ovredes picked up the foul. Carrington will sit, Ovredes will sit as well as Moore. Well, inbound, he gives it nice find down on the left baseline. Buchak is able to get the reverse layup. 19-11, Slow and Steady on top. Hummel with the 2 for the win. Can't get it. He wanted a foul call because said he was pushed. They airballed it, and Nayak still has an opportunity here with 2:07 remaining. 19-11, Slow and Steady on top. Down in the paint, beautiful find. More to Buchak, who's able to get it to go down 12. Points for Nayak, but 19 for Slow and Steady. And on the left block, Hummel is able to draw the foul, and they'll be 1 point closer if Robbie Hummel can connect on this free throw. Very fast-paced game. I say the first time announcing this, it's very fast. No prep work can prepare you for it until you actually go out and do it. As the free throw attempt is short. Nayak still in this here with 1:45 remaining, but they need some 2s here. Moore down low, and a great defensive stop by Maddox as he is able to deny Buchak on the layup attempt. Huffman retreats back out. Gives it down low to Hummel, gets by. Nice head fake and the hesitation as Brown was going for the block. 1 point remaining for Slow and Steady from the win if the shot attempt was missed. 2 from the right wing. That one is no good. Hummel comes up with the rebound with 1:15 remaining here in the ball game. Down on the right block. This could end it, and it does. Ariel Slow and Steady gets the final points by Kareem Maddox. The 6'8" forward, 29 years of age. And Slow and Steady, who has got some guys on the teams that are known to winning. These are two of probably the top teams in this bracket, and they come away with the victory. And boy, just like that, it's over. 2 quick games. So congratulations to Ariel Slow and Steady and the Oregon Ducks, who come away with the victory here at the Red Bull USA Basketball 3x3 Nationals. And we wanted to mention what's at stake for both of these teams. While National Championship is at stake for the men's and women's, the tournament is also serving as trials for the 2019 USA 3x3 Men's World Cup team. The 2019 FIBA 3x3 World Cup for men's will feature 20 men's teams and will take place June 18th through the 23rd in Amsterdam, Netherlands. For the athletes gathered here this weekend, 4 men's and 4 women's players will be chosen to represent the USA this summer at the 2019 Pan American Games. The Pan American Games 3x3 competition will be held July 27th through the 29th. As there was 18 women teams today in this tournament, 15 men's teams that competed, and we've got down to the final 2 winners, the Oregon Ducks and Ariel Slow and Steady. It's kind of a difference, as we saw the women's teams was comprised mainly of some of the top NCAA Division I athletes in the college basketball level, while the men's team more different, more kind of seasoned veterans. You saw a lot of, the men's really, were kind of more experienced in it, while the women's were trying to learn a little bit, as the awards for our final 4 teams will be announced. As we'll keep it going here at the downtown Las Vegas Event Center here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as we're approaching the midnight hour here on the West Coast. Janelle Bailey, as we hear the awards, was on drive. A fantastic game. Rebecca Hittner, Ryan Howard, and Destiny Slocum. Unfortunately, in a game like that, there has to be a winner, there has to be a loser, much like to the Denver Nuggets and Portland Trailblazer games yesterday, as they're the silver medalists. Drive. Now, usually some of these teams are comprised of college teammates. Drive team had a lot of different components to them, and they played well. They were able to beat NC State to get to the championship game. Lost out by a point to the Oregon Ducks.
All right. Congratulations again, Team Drive. And now for your
As they announce the
national champions, Team
3x3 national champions, the Oregon Ducks, as Audie Gilden, Lydia Jomey, Ruthie Hebert, and Sabrina Ionescu,
Ruthie Hebert.
as they get awarded the gold medals here, and fantastic.
And Sabrina Ionescu.
Ionescu was fantastic as Oregon wins for the second year in a row. One of the most dominant teams in 5-on-5 in the NCAA Division I level, and they are showing it here on the 3x3 level, as they will get a nice plaque and gold medals and memories that will last a lifetime
Winners and all of our women's teams for taking part in a great weekend.
for those 4 teammates. As we mentioned, the 3x3 will be at the Olympics for the first time in Olympic history, so it's a brand new sport, as the men's are being awarded. Not much of a close game that we saw in the women's game between the men's game. Ariel Slow and Steady was unbelievable, as Craig Moore and Zahir were on the winning teams in the last 2 years, on the second place teams this year, so that's probably a tough pill to swallow, but we saw why both of these teams were in the finals. A lot of experience and a lot of, trying to find the words for it, but a lot of determination to win, guys who know how to win and understand the game. As all 4 of those guys get still smiles on their faces. A fun competition, as we will also find out who will be the MVPs for both women's and men, as the Ariel Slow and Steady. But this was a nice event. 2 days that this went on, Friday and Saturday, here in Las Vegas, Nevada, on the outdoors, here at the downtown Las Vegas Event Center. Usually held in Colorado Springs, but it was held here today, and it's beautiful weather. Not too hot, not too cold, no wind. The bugs were nice. They were able to leave us all alone. I know our production staff was worried about the bugs attacking them, but a great night and a great event and a nice turnout. As we're still waiting on a word on who will be the MVPs for the men's and women's. We'll actually learn that coming up next. Ionescu gets the MVP for the second year in a row, who is one of the, if you guys aren't familiar, she was one of the top players in the women's Division I. Thought could be a top draft pick and came back actually for Oregon, as Robbie Hummel will pick up the MVP, and Hummel had a great game, so did Ionescu. So congratulations to both of those athletes. Well, thank you. As you heard over the loudspeakers, as they thank everyone for being here, and thank you everyone for joining us. It was a fun weekend, as we'll try to get some interviews with the MVPs for the men's and women's. Trying to stall time too here, as you guys can tell. Now the hard part is, as people understand, the hard part is trying to get interviews. Everyone wants to talk to them. Everyone wants to congratulate everyone for being the MVPs. You got to awkwardly just try to get in and tell them, hey, we need you, we need you. But here at the Red Bull USA Basketball 3x3 Nationals was fun. It was a lot of action here on the women's and men's brackets. Ton of games, as we mentioned, 18 women's teams and 15 men's teams. With the Oregon Ducks and Aerial Slow and Steady. Now everyone's starting to take pictures, so you really got to try to stream this out. This is where having a another person talking helps out. But obviously, we mentioned for the women's, the stark contrast with the men's, there was a lot of, college basketball players. And we mentioned some high-up Division I program. I mean, the Connecticut Huskies brought some players here. I mean, you know what they've done. DePaul Blue Demons, they've been a top 25 team. Louisville Cardinals, Maryland Terrapins, Texas Longhorns, Stanford Cardinals that have made Final Fours regularly as a program, the Oregon Ducks, Mississippi State Bulldogs. So big time talent on the collegiate level brought over here. And then on the men's team, you saw a lot of guys that were seasoned veterans that have won before, that kind of know this game, that know how to play it. And, it's a different aspect than the 5-on-5 as we're getting the official. As we get Sabrina Ionescu over here. And Sabrina, congratulations, second year in a row. You guys, you were MVP, and second year in a row you guys win the national championship here. A fun game. I mean, that went back and forth. Talk about the ball game that we saw out there today.
I mean, we just grinded. It was super fun to be able to come here with my team and compete at the level that we did. A great team that we had played, and we were down a little bit at the end there, and we just continued to fight and hit some big-time shots that needed to go in. Did
you imagine that you would win the national championship on a free throw? Was there any nerves to there or no?
No. I mean, I've practiced free throws so many times that at that point it was just what I've practiced. I also was very tired, and so I realized that if I could just make that free throw, I could rest.
Well, you don't have a bunch of fans screaming at you trying to miss the free throw, too.
There were a lot.
Well, I had the headset on, so
okay,
I couldn't hear. But
you missed that part.
But for you guys winning it second year in a row, what does that say? This Oregon team is so great in the Division I level, then to come over here and dominate on the 3x3 level.
I mean, it speaks volume about us as individuals. Our coaches, we practice 3-on-3 almost every day and practice when the season starts because our coaches value, what you learn in the game. And so I think it was great for us to be able to come out here, obviously with a new team that we had last year, adding Lydia Giomi, and our post players played great defense, and I think what we learned here is going to help us into our season next season.
So kind of expanding onto that, what can you take from here that you really like to bring into the onto the court at Oregon?
I mean, everything. The game is just so different. It's so fast-paced. You have to coach yourself, quicken your shot, make game-time decisions super quickly, not really rely on a coach to tell you what to do, and you don't have 24 seconds to decide on what you're going to do. And so we had to come out there and adapt to the foul calls, adapt to who we were playing against, and make game-time decisions.
Well, Sabrina, thank you, and congratulations on winning another national championship and coming out here to the downtown Las Vegas Event Center in Sin City. What a great way to get to another national championship. So thank you for joining us.
Appreciate it.
Sorry, we're going to keep talking. That is Sabrina Ionescu, who will be having another year at Oregon, one of the better players in college basketball, as Robbie Hummel will actually come over and talk to us today after he won his MVP for Aerial Slow and Steady. Actually, we'll go to a quick video break here right now as we wait for Robbie Hummel here at the downtown Las Vegas Event Center here in Las Vegas, Nevada.
7 up. Marc Marquez, world champion in 2018.
Come blaze. Make a spectacle of the chaos. Where your story, our story, will be the map to all who rise.
My experience playing 3-on-3 basketball internationally representing the U.S. was probably the most fun I've ever had playing basketball to this day. I played with Skylar Diggins, Bria Hartley, and Strother. It was so much fun. I mean, it was outdoor, they had DJs, music was blaring, we just were competing, and it's not easy because when you have 5 players that are super talented, yeah, you can dominate a game, but when it's only 3 players out there, the playing field is a little bit more leveled. But this was my first real professional basketball experience, so it honestly was just a dream, and it showed, I guess, the horizons of not only international sport, but also just this cutting edge sport. It's competitive, it's fierce, and it's fun.